Now, when 90s pop star and mysterious girl singer Peter Andre bagged a starring role in a feature film, he never expected to find himself in the centre of a cultural row about appropriation and race.
Well, guess what? That's exactly where he did end up after posting this trailer of Jamaican, a film in which Peter impersonates a Jamaican gangster. Let's take a look.
My name is Gary Buckle, wheeler dealer and troublemaker.
You said it was urgent. What is it?
It's Nan. I need 35 grand to pay for her care home fees. How am I going to get the money?
Get a job, like the rest of us.
And who's going to hire me?
Can't believe it, man. You resemble my father so much.
You want to go to Jamaica, pose as this Jamaican gangster, steal all his dough, and then hope to live.
I mean, all I've got to do is learn the Jamaican accent.
If you're ready for die, what am I to try and stop you?
Here we go.
Let them know man say that. Kill man, all right. Blop, blop.
All right. Peter, the film's director and producer, Fredi Nwaka, joined us now. Welcome, guys.
Oh, welcome. I mean, I bet you didn't expect this to happen. I mean, this has got to be the best press you've ever had, isn't it, Fredi? Come on, you got to...
It's amazing, man. I'm humbled.
It's unbelievable, but maybe not the press that we really wanted.
Right, so just a few quotes. I actually thought it was satire at first. I can't believe it's real. This isn't cultural appreciation, it's cultural appropriation. It's lazy, tone-deaf and frankly embarrassing. How does someone, production team, not stop and say this must be a bad idea? So when you hear that stuff, are you like, any publicity is good publicity?
Yeah, but you haven't mentioned all the great comments we've had.
Well, that's what we are talking about, the notion of cultural appropriation. So when you hear that stuff, do you... I mean, Fredi, I'll start with you. How do you feel? Because you wrote the film.
Yeah. I don't see it that way. I think any kind of conversation, anything that promotes conversation is great, and debate, and also put a great highlight on a beautiful country and a beautiful culture. So I don't see it as appropriation in any shape or form.
Did you, when you were writing it and when you started shooting it, did that ever come into your mind that you would get a backlash like this?
No, not at all, because the team we have Jamaican writers that went through the script with us. We sat down with our production team. Most of them are Jamaican. So it was a 3-year process. Yeah. So we've sat down with...
Jamaican royalty in there and Oliver Samuels and Sister as well.
I didn't never see it this way.
I think, actually, sorry, I'm interrupting. I think what I found strange is that we took a process of nearly 3 years from starting this to finishing, and we sat with legends like Oliver Samuels doing the read-over, doing the script, and actually filming it. And when we went to Judgment Yard, which is where Sizzla Kalonji, reggae icon, lives, and we're invited into there to do this film, the whole process, if there was any point where any one of them said to us, this is not right, we shouldn't do it,
we would have stopped.
Yeah, but that's why we were a bit shocked, because we had all the approval from everyone all the way along, and we laughed and we did take after take because we were all laughing so much when we were doing it. And so I think we were a little bit like...
It was a bit of a shock, to be fair.
When did you first like get the... You first found out there was a bit of a backlash? So when did that happen? Like, after
I know exactly when it happened.
Was it is it the trailer? Because I feel like it was putting the trailer out because it's out of context. Nobody's seen the film.
Exactly.
I think them seeing the trailer, I think that was the reason.
Yes, but how interesting is this? I put it on Instagram, I put it on Facebook, I put it on X, and I put it on TikTok.
Yeah.
Facebook and Instagram have stayed there. It's always stayed there, and all the comments are positive, and people are angry about that because the second I put it on X, it was
there you go.
Horrific.
That's the worst place
to put it. It's not the first time it's happened to me. You know, when I did GB News, I got the same thing. I've had loads of times where X has really slated me. So when we did that, the press just took what was on X, and we were like, yeah, but what about what's on Instagram? And so we understand. Look, I know how the game is. I get it.
It goes part and parcel with the game, so...
But it's a great film.
Well, I've actually seen the film, and I'm going to be honest with you, I absolutely loved the film. I mean, I am a Jamaican. My mum was Jamaican, my dad was Jamaican. I've been to Jamaica, I've seen Jamaica. And one of the mottos of Jamaica is, out of one is many people. Yeah. And, you know, you get white Jamaicans, you get Chinese Jamaicans, you get Jamaicans of all colours. You're a white man playing a white Jamaican man, which is basically what you're doing. You're doing it out of love for your nan.
Yeah.
And I just think it's a lovely...
you.
I like the film. I absolutely loved it. And most of my family, who are Jamaican, love the movie.
That means a lot, and I think we understand, and I've always said it's really important that if someone is genuinely offended by something, you need to hear them.
Yeah.
You know, the problem is when you get people that are offended, but then you go, well, what are you offended about? And they're like...
Well, it's all context and intent, isn't it?
But
Well, I was a little
yeah.
bit offended by Peter's acting. I'm only joking.
Which part? Which part, baby?
No, I wasn't offended by the movie at all, but I think you did a really cracking job.
Thank you, sweetheart.
And I urge people to actually watch the movie and not go on the trailer.
Yeah, well, the trailer definitely it was designed to do something, but I didn't know it was going to quite do that.
Yeah, I mean, trailers are designed to get people to want to watch a film and, again, to spark conversation, and I think he's done that.
Look, if you don't mind me saying, because I know we haven't got long, I just want to say that for people who haven't had a chance to see it, and we're getting messages going, but we haven't seen it in our town, or it's not at this cinema, it's not that, we've decided this weekend to do something, if you don't mind us saying it, for just 48 hours only, we're going to put it on Vimeo on demand so that everyone can watch it and make your mind up.
Make your own mind up.
Watch it.
Yeah, make your own mind up.
From midnight tonight, isn't it?
From midnight tonight
48 hours.
until Sunday midnight, you can catch it on Vimeo on demand and make up your own minds.
Yeah.
Fredi, are you a bit affronted by an accusation like cultural appropriation? So you sort of, is there a point of view like, I've written this film, I've directed this film. It's up to me about the context of the film. Well, how people take it is how people take it. But, you know, as a black man, you don't want to be told whether you're appropriating someone else's culture, because it's your culture. I know you're British Nigerian, not Jamaican, but you've grown up around Jamaica.
Yeah, I don't see it that way. I mean, personally, like I said, I was embraced by the Jamaican culture. I used to MC on the sound systems. I used to wear Clarks and come out and DJ at Carnival.
Yeah.
And a lot of my friends, I grew up with a lot of Jamaican friends. So for me, again, being able to put a beautiful culture and a beautiful place back in the spotlight was an amazing thing. So I don't see it as an appropriation at all.
Yeah.
And, you know, with me, like, I'm Greek, I've said this before, you know, when I see films where they play the stereotypical Greek with the hairy chest and the medallion and the big nose and they do the accent, I find that hilarious.
Yeah.
I find offensive if someone's saying really horrible things about your culture, and so I was a little bit confused, but I understand.
Yeah, I do get it. I mean, we're in a time where there's so much negativity in the world, so much sadness, so much trauma, and I think it's a time where we need to smile more, laugh more, and, you know, just sometimes escape from the everyday pain.
Next time when we film in Jamaica, which was a dream of mine, can you not just leave me standing there by myself? He said to me, he goes to me, I've got you, man, don't worry. I mean, the whole outfit, I'm standing there and I'm
Don't leave me.
Don't leave me. And then I hear a noise, I turn around, I go back and he's gone. And I'm standing there by myself going... But it was lovely.
Do you love Jamaica?
Oh, my God.
Have you been before?
No, that was the dream, the bucket list.
That was one of his dreams.
Is that your first time?
He said to me, Fredi, look, I'll do it on two... I have to go and eat the Jamaican food.
Yeah.
I have to meet Oliver, and I have to meet Sizzler.
And I got to work with him. That was like...
Sizzler was super
You've got all your dreams in one.
Sizzler's an amazing guy, and to even be invited into Judgment Yard, it's a place, a sacred place. You can't just walk in there.
Explain what Judgment Yard is.
It's a compound that Sizzler, I guess, runs, basically, and it's just very spiritual.
Yeah.
You can't just go there. You have to be invited into the place.
Rastafarian, right?
Yeah, it's all Rastas. So to go in there and sit down with him, even to be there, was, for me...
Incredible.
It's just... You can feel the energy. It's like... You can just feel it. It's beautiful.
And again, it's really important to say, at any point there, we would have known if something wasn't right.
Because he wouldn't have done it.
There's no way.
Well, I think, again, people need to see the movie. They need to see the film.
Thank you so much.
So,
like all these things, you can't take things out of context. You cannot judge anything on... And we get it all the time, on a 30-second clip. And you know, and suddenly...
I'm going to get in trouble now for saying you can't act, when really I know you can act. I'm going to get in trouble. That's going to be over the news, and that'll be the next...
point being, you've got to watch the whole thing before you make your own...
You did that so well that actually she should act in the sequel.
Yeah, I think we should give you a cameo. How about that?
I'm smelling the back.
We are already starting to work on a sequel to this.
Can I be the love interest?
Different country, different characters, but we got...
Shall I be the love interest, though?
Well, I've already fallen in love with you, so it's too obvious.
Thank you, Fredi. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. We upload new content every day, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out, and we'll see you in the morning.